The lieutenant governor gives new life to some of the most controversial issues of the legislative session by holding the state's law enforcement regulator hostage.
Dan Patrick wants a special session to revisit his priorities that died in the Texas House. He cannot call it himself, so he made a move to force the governor's hand. KXAN's politics reporter John Engel breaks down the political maneuver and how the governor is responding.
If the Texas legislature fails to reauthorize the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement, the agency that sets standards for police would dissolve on September 1st. So why would Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick hold up a bill to extend T. Cole's life? Because it's important enough to warrant a special session to fix, opening the door for his other failed priorities targeting social media companies, taxpayer-funded lobbyists, and transgender children.
It's political maneuvering between the chambers. Obviously, I think the Senate is a bit peeved that the House recessed last week and cost them 2 days of legislative time.
House Speaker Dave Phelan and his top lieutenant said it was Patrick's Senate who held up important bills.
Of those bills considered and passed, is it true that we passed 75% of the Senate bills sent over to us?
75% is a lot of Senate bills, and it sounds accurate, Mr. Burrs.
Governor Greg Abbott says he supports Patrick's priorities, but only he has the power to call a special session and set the agenda.
So if anybody tries to hold hostage this legislative session to force a special session, that person will be putting their members in the Senate or the House potentially into a special session for another 2 years until the next regular session, because I'm going to make sure that we get things passed, not just open up some debating society.
John Engel, KXAN News.
Governor Abbott has already called for one special session to handle the redrawing of political maps, which was pushed back because of delays to the U.S. Census. The census results they need for that session are set to come out this September.
2 years ago, lawmakers failed to renew the Texas State Board of Plumbing Examiners. Instead of calling a special session, the governor issued an executive order allowing it to continue to operate. To do that, he cited emergency powers from the Hurricane Harvey disaster. It's unknown if he would try something similar, citing emergency powers because of the pandemic. In 2017, the legislature failed to renew the Texas Medical Board, which licenses doctors, allowing them to write prescriptions. The governor called a 30-day special session and added 19 other priorities for lawmakers to tackle.